Altra Torin 7, one of Altra's favorite road running shoes. Today I'm gonna do my initial review about the Altra Torin 7. I ran so far over 100 kilometers in this shoe. The usual disclaimer before I start talking about the shoe: I bought this shoe from my own money. I bought it from runningwarehouse.eu and I am under no obligation to say anything positive about this shoe. Before I start talking, I'm going to first go through the specifications of the shoe. The upper is an engineered mesh upper. It has cutouts in the front and on the sides to make it more breathable. It uses Altra's standard foot shape. Altra has three different foot shapes. There's a standard foot shape, the slim foot shape, and the original. The original being the widest throughout, the broadest throughout, has a wider toe box, a wider midfoot, and a wider heel. This sits right in the middle. It still has a wide anatomical toe box, but it is usually slightly narrower compared to the original. It's still much wider compared to other shoes, even compared to a Hoka Clifton 9, for example, which has a relatively boxy, wide toe box. It has a mildly cushioned tongue, which is not gusseted. It has a lace loop on the top, and so far I have not experienced any sliding around from the tongue. The heel cup, it's a pretty flexible, there is some structure to it, but it's still flexible heel cup. And the midsole is made of Ego Max foam, which should be Altra's lighter and more responsive foam. The outsole is Altra's Max Trek rubber, which so far I had no issues with grip. I did not run much in rain. It doesn't rain much in my country. However, I did not experience any slippage when I was running on dew. So far it's holding pretty well, with some wear and tear at the heel, which is something very common from my side because it's the first area that I rub when I am running. I tend to supinate a bit, so when I'm landing I tend to scratch this area first, and that means that is the first area which will be worn out. The price of this shoe is that of €150, and in most scenarios you can find it on sale. I bought mine for €99 from Running Warehouse, and I think for €100 it is a nicely priced shoe. The midsole is 30 millimeters, and this is the same at the heel and at the front, which is at 0 millimeter drop. The weight in my size 44.5 EU is that of 290 grams. The things that I like about the shoe, first of all, is the upper. It's a very nice, comfortable upper. It's breathable, it's comfortable, it's not tight, and I have no hot spots whatsoever when I'm running on warmer days. The outsole, as I said, is pretty grippy. I have no issues so far, and so far it seems that it is holding pretty well. No pieces are coming off. The shoe as well feels light on foot, so when you're running you really don't feel it. Even after 10-15 kilometers you're not going to feel that heaviness on your leg, even though your legs might be tired. The foam is very, very protective. Speaking about the foam, this is I think one of the only areas that I dislike, is that the foam is extremely firm. It should be soft, so when you're pressing you do feel some you can squish it a bit, but it is not squishy at all. So you'll feel that literally, especially in the first 2 kilometers, that you're stomping your feet, especially when you're doing an easy or recovery run. In fact, when I'm doing very slow runs and short runs, I tend to choose the Via Olympus rather than the Torin 7. I would prefer if the foam was slightly softer so that when I'm landing it absorbs a bit of the impact. However, I think if you want to go fast, you want to run fast in this shoe, this firmer foam will actually help you will push you more because it does not absorb your energy. It literally just protects you from the ground and you can pick up the pace much faster. I think that was it for now. I will talk more about the shoe when I do the full review, hopefully in the months to come. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you like this content. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the comments below. See you in the next one.